Help me when I hit the wrong button. Ugh. Hey chat. I fucked with my microphone settings, so volume might be a little weird today, but real. I'm so back. Okay. Maybe. There we go. Thank you, Annapurna. Pumpkin. I have Pumpkin in the room with me today, but he promised to behave, so. Boom, bum, bum. Everything's maxed out, right? Yeah. Alright, gamers. We had just finished exploring Brittle Hollow. So up next, I think we should head to Giant Steep because that's where all of like our hints have taken us to Giant Steep. There's the probe. I think Giant Steep, and then go check out the orbital station on Giant Steep. That's a good plan. I guess I haven't been to the volcano. What? What is that? White Hole Station. Ah. Hollow's Lantern. I guess I should go to Hollow's Lantern as well, just to like complete it. Alright, where's Giant Steep? Hello? It's the Ghost Moon. There's Giant Steep. Oh, there's the Ghost Moon. Oh, nice. It followed us. Okay. Let's check out the orbital station first, and then we'll go to the planet. What is... Hey, what's that? What the fuck? What are you? It won't let me, like, lock onto it. What? Um, okay. Hello? Okay. Oh, I have gravity here. What is that? Oh, it's the timber hearth. Okay. Launch module. Probe tracking module. And control module. Oh, bonk. Listen, we have dense bones. We're fine. We're fine. What's with the tense music? Whoa. Okay, get me back up there. Projection stone for the launch module. Oh, so this place is fucked. There's like a crack in the window over here. So that's what like explodes whenever we restart. It fucking explodes. Mallow, my better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not, under any circumstances, to go above. I see, and I am right to think that consequently we'll be ignoring that setting. I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. The thought of concluding our elder's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Okay, Giant's Deep Projection Stone. Huh. Right. I have bad news, Evans. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. I wish I were, my friend, but no, they can't. They aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Tell me, Private and Mallow. Tell Private and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update. Mallow and I will join you and Daz. Private left to visit her brother. She fears Idea may feel responsible. Idea may feel responsible. Okay. What is that? 6 minutes, 33 seconds ago, request to launch probe received from Ash Twin Projects. Is that the start of that's the start of this run. Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory gravity field activated. That's why the probe randomly shoots in a different direction each time. It's random. 34 seconds. 30. Yeah. Okay. So they're getting this is the Ash Twin. It's sending a signal at the start of each run to the cannon to fire. But we just learned the cannon's been canceled. Orbital probe cannon launch request received. Probe launch successful. Probe tracking module is receiving data from probe. Orbital probe cannon structure compromised during launch. Damage to multiple modules detected. Okay. That is the... Which room was that? Orbital probe cannon damage report. Several structural stress detected. Severe structural stress detected. Assessing damage to modules. Control module intact, no damage. Launch module viewport window fractured. Module exposed to vacuum of space. Probe tracking module missing. Okay, so I'm in the control module. We're good. The launch module is fucked, and then the probe tracking module is fully disconnected. Fuck. Is that everything down here? I believe so. Yeah. Probe tracking. Wait. Oh, they got stuck on a fucking piece of debris. What is that up there? Was that the ghost moon? Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so I have to get there from the outside. What about the one that's fully just fucking gone? Well, that explains it. What if... I don't see it here. What if it's down... What if it's on the planet? Don't let me fall into orbit, please. Probe tracking module. Imagine private. The probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I'm honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Malo. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Foreshadowing. Um. 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 That doesn't look normal. Where the Hey, where the fuck is it? This isn't what Giant's Deep looks like. Giant's Deep is like a water planet with like storms. And we were just here. Okay. Oh, I'm getting nauseous. Okay, throw that on this bad boy. Okay, Mallow, my 50. Last coordinates. We already do this? Yeah, we already did this. Okay. Huh. There's no orb. There's no magic orb, and this is fucked. Okay. Let's go back to the ship and see if I missed anything here. Oh, wait. There's the orb. Nope. I lied. Whoa, I landed on it. Outer Wilds VOD. What? What was that? What the fuck? What the hell was that? Okay. Can I see something falling to the surface? No. I don't see anything falling to the surface. Okay. Okay, I didn't miss anything there. So far, I haven't missed anything. So the probe tracking module threw that in my protection pool. It looks like the module is underwater. I can see purple electricity outside. Okay. Okay, so let's go to the orbital probe cannon construction site on Giant's Deep. There's Giant's Deep. Ooh. I want to go to there. Okay, landing is gonna be scary. Oh, coming in hot. Coming in hot. Okay. Oh. Who landed on Giant's Deep? Jesus. Alright. It's a lot of NATOs. Aha. Okay. I wanted to shoot a probe to see if it would tell me stability. Because remember we saw shit flying up into the space? That's Ghost Matter. Ghost Cave. Oh, he's got a horn. Oh, it's Gabbro. Nice to see you. Nice, it's you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. The first solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? So hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird. What about you? Have you died lately or is it just me? No, it's me too. We're in a time loop. Time has been behaving unusually lately. Yep, a time loop. Makes sense. Cool. You're taking this pretty well. Right back at you. Personally, I like new experiences. I've never been in a time loop before. I mean, I don't think I've been in a time loop before this one. It looks like you and I are the only ones who could tell time loops gone all weird. I tried radioing Hornfells and asking if they've died too, but they thought I was being metaphorical. Even if I tell Hornfells about the time loop, they never remember by the next one. They don't realize anything's different. And here's another weird one for you. Every time I die, all of my memories from that loop replay back to me. Pretty sure it's related to this big stone Nomai statue I found on one of the other islands. I was looking at it, and the statue opens its eyes and started glowing. It replayed my memories like I'd seen them through my own eyes, just like what happened each time I die. It happened to me too with the statue at the museum. You too, huh? Then the Nomai statues must have something to do with why we're the only ones aware of the time loop. So, no glowing statue, no time loop awareness. I think that's going to be my leading theory, but if you find out anything new about the statues or the time loop, let me know, okay? I'll be here. Anyway, what's new with you? But hey, this is your first solo voyage, kind of. Let's talk about it, you know? How's space treating you? Where's your ship? It's a good question. It's definitely on the planet somewhere. I mean, unless a cyclone came by and tossed it into space, I guess. That would be pretty nuts. I hope not. I hope it's not lonely. What are you doing out here? Well, what are any of us doing, really? Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm out here exploring our solar system, same as you. But I'll tell you what, outer space really gives you room to think. It's quiet and peaceful out here. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful. Sometimes a cyclone comes by and lifts my little island paradise clean out of the water. Then, less peaceful. Here's something you might like. At the start of every loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening up in orbit around the planet. What else? What else? Have you seen Have you been to Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it. I guess that's what I've been calling it. Seeing as it's the island where I found the glowing Nomai statue. Get it? I was on the beach on Statue Island when the whole glowy business happened. By the way, it's a nice beach for that kind of thing. I give it a solid 7 out of 10 by the Gabbro relaxation scale. If you like checking out Statue Island, If you feel like checking out Statue Island, it's the one with 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. Well, mostly connected anyway. You'll see. What's up with this planet? I know, right? Oh, you meant, tell me more about it? Gotcha. Well, Giant's Deep is massive and mostly water. No surprises there. There's a strong current a ways beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. Seriously, I tried. I couldn't think to get past that current, and neither idea worked. As for land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also the one with the Nomai statue I saw on the beach. You've seen cyclones. Yeah, they're hard to miss. They'll toss up everything in their path, islands included. Little tip, if you get picked up, try to land in water, less likely to kill you. Okay. Found something. Well, the cannon breaking apart was the start of... That's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop, for real? You figure why, too much power. It's kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slater Feldspar would do. I'm pretty surprised the Nomai built something that actually broke. Pumpkin? Pumpkin. Lay down. Pumpkin. Bed. Bed. Pumpkin. Bed. He's not listening. Come to think of it, though, broke might be the wrong word, because it looked like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. Yeah. Oh, there's a death cave. Bum, bum, bum. Dum, 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 dum. That's weird. That's another dark bramble seed, isn't it? Feldspar is porn. Oh, they're so close to all coming together. I wonder if there's the perfect spot you can find. Ow. That have them all. Mm-hmm. Pumpkin. Bed. 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 No. Oh my god, he's a doofus. Wait, what's happening? I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Sploosh. Pumpkin. Pumpkin bed. Oh, are these like the little mini cyclones that were at uh, on Brittle Hollow? Pumpkin bed. The orbital. There's the orbital cannon. Okay. This is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant's Deep for assembly. Our next step will be to send a private up to the orbital probe cannon to install the new probe tracking system. I tell my friends here at the construction yard my gratitude for your tireless work. I have given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where many other attempts have not. Uh, are you going by gel? Are you going gelatinous, honest love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. If I'm ever half as gooey as Mallow and Avens behave together, Daz, you may launch me from an orbital probe cannon. If I know my brother Avens and his spouse, will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible, I'm worried the cannon will break under the strain. I propose we give Avens and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum possible to create room for their enthusiasm. They called it. Wait, so then it shouldn't have broke. that's the projection stone that we were at. Yeah. 6 minutes 51 seconds ago, a long-range orbital plan and probe successfully launched from orbital probe cannon. Okay, we're only 6 minutes into the loop. I have bad news. Evans Yar says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon can't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here. Okay, we already got all this. What do you mean ship log updated? We already had all that info. Get over there. I gotta go up. Wait, does it work if I go underwater? It does, but it doesn't look like there's anything down here. Meow, 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 meow. Brittle hollow projection stone. So there was electricity down there, and then I'm looking at like jellyfish down there, right? Yeah. Oh, scary. So are the jellyfish just generating electricity down there? Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Show me Brittle Hollow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is the dome. Components in orbit for assembly and somehow sink beneath the current. Okay, we already read that. Okay, hold on, chat. I need to run to the restroom real quick. I will BRB. He hath risen, baby girl. Oh, just in time for that bitch to get blocked. That's awesome. Okay, gorillas. Let's fucking let's do this. Gorilla, gorilla. Okay, I think that's everything from here. Let's go back to the ship and let's check out the other two islands. Gorilla, gorilla. Gorilla, gorilla, bitch. My fucking coaster fell. God damn. God damn. Uh-oh. That seems kind of close. Oh no. How did I just fucking slingshot into that? Maybe we just wait for a minute. That number is getting smaller. Okay. Sploosh. Okay. Okay, so that's Jobbers. Gobber? What the fuck's his name? Okay, he was talking about an island with an arch. There's a teleporter there. Okay, we're just gonna land here. This is fine. This is fine. Gorilla, gorilla. Okay, so we got a teleporter here. Gravity's so strong on this planet. Jesus Christ. It's gorilla, bitch. I really like it and Okay, welcome to Giant Steep, friends. I'm excited for you to meet the statues. If I'm not in my dwelling, I'm likely in the workshop below, inside the island. Okay. Oh, let me double check my whip to make sure that I didn't miss anything in the workshop. I love grabbing my microphone. Gorilla, gorilla. Okay. Gabbro's Island, Statue Island, Ocean Depths, Construction Yard. Fuck, I missed something at the construction yard. Okay, we have to go back to the construction yard. We'll do that after we check out Statue Island. I really like you and I. On the roof. They're going to test the memory statues tonight. Flox says it could be dangerous, so we can't come. But what if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? Flux specifically told us not to do that. I really want to see the test too, Lamy, but that's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't make. Probably shouldn't. Maybe Flux will let us see the test later. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, my ship's gonna be gone in it. These are like gravity wells during the tornado. Oh no. That's a that's a problem for later. I really like you and I stare into both of your eyes. Yeah. We'll 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 get that to that later. Huh. Oh, it's fine. Ah, memory statue. Statue workshop. Doors broken. I see. I see the issue. Okay, they had mentioned another way in. Oh, I probably should have landed on the gravity well. So there's another way in somewhere. Is it underneath? Do I have to go swimming? It might be underneath, gang. It might be submarine time. Gorilla, gorilla. Okay. These memory statues too? Or just regular statues? Okay. Gravity's a little weaker down here. Oh, no, it's back up to 2. That's interesting. It's weaker towards the core, maybe. Which, that doesn't make sense. Shouldn't gravity be stronger towards the island? That's what they looked like. That's the fur. Okay. Yarrow, would you kindly step back so Daz is closest to the statue? When pairing, the statue will choose whoever's closest proximity. See how its eyes have opened? That tells us the statue is paired with Daz. Now, no matter where he is in the star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project. This is extraordinary sculpting work, Phlox. He has outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a single Nomi's memories to his or her own storage unit within the Ash Twin. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Nomi. Okay. Brain goes to statue. The statue sends to storage unit. Storage unit sends back to brain. Okay. I really like you and I. Ash Twin. I've installed masks inside the Ash Twin project. Flux, they look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know these statues will not pair until the project succeeds, otherwise I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds as a safety measure. However, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will. Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Uh-huh. So... Jesus Christ. Wait, there's 3. It should just be me and Gabber. This is weird. I'm what is happening? Why am I... Oh, tornado. Jesus. Okay. This is the Ash Twin projection? Yeah. Huh. I need to get up there. I have to wait for the next tornado, don't I? Alright, we're gonna chill here for a couple minutes. Oh, I can't believe I just missed my chance to do that. I really like you and I stare into both your eyes. You know I'm terrified. It's alright, yeah. Okay, maybe... Okay, we go check out... Okay. I'm not gonna be able to get out of this easy. Oh, fuck. This isn't good. Oh, okay. Okay, barely. Fucking... Oh my god. Oh my god. Ooh, where am I? Okay. This is good. Okay, Statue Island. It doesn't think there's anything more for me to see, but there is that... Oh no. Okay, well... I don't think we're gonna have time. I don't know the timing, but I don't know if a tornado is going to come through here and pick me up in time. I wonder what the death of the solar system looks like from on this planet. Whoa. That's cool. So that's my storage unit that I'm seeing. Okay. I really like you and you're into both your eyes. Definitely need to check out the Ash Twin project. Statue Island workshop. Oh wait, there's nothing for me to that I missed at the workshop. Okay. Oh wait, the workshop. Statue workshop. There's something I missed at the construction yard. Okay, we'll go back to the construction yard, see what I missed. Ooh, grab my suit. And then look at the final island. Where you is? There. Okay. That's a new one. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, that's ghost matter. Okay. So if that's death to walk through, then how do I get through there? Oh, that's not. That is. That's mean. I thought those crystals always meant ghost matter. Okay, so I have to go Azul. It don't you have a job? It could comfort me. Are you asking to play Azul right now? I got fired. Skylar, is that real? I don't. I'm good right now. I want to keep playing this. Wait, wait. Are you fucking with me right now, or did you actually? LOL is not an answer. Our friend group can't possibly all be going through it right now. Before entry number whatever crashes 2, Warren crashes 0. Remember to see Slate when I get back. Yeah. All the way down to the core. Consider yourself conquered, Giants Deep. You just got feldsparred. That was one of my more dramatic feats, if I do say so myself. Can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. Can't wait to tell Hornfels and Gazan about this one. I guess brute force isn't always the answer. Alright. Okay. Jesus Christ, Skylar. I was like, if this is the way I find out, I'm gonna scream at you. Thanks for the concern. It's just you and Gus, Austin going through. Okay. Good to know. Good to know it hasn't breached containment. It's so stupid. Right, so that's one more off the list. Seems all that's left is the big one now. Dark Bramble, here I come. Feldspar made it to the core, and then he went to the Dark Bramble. Huh. Okay, so I need to figure out how to get to the core. Felspar knows. Felspar is in the Dark Bramble, but I don't know how to get past the anglerfish in the Dark Bramble. And to do that, I need to go to the Ash Twin. Go back to the construction yard. And there's one more island on this planet, right? He said there's 4. What did I miss here? There's something here that I missed. Okay, I got that. Nothing there. Nothing underwater. 18. That is crazy. Seven minutes, 39 seconds. Yeah, we've already been here. It's the orbital cannon. Okay, that's nothing new. Literally, what the fuck? Brittle Hollow Projection Stone. Is there anything else that I'm missing? Uh-oh. I think we're about to be lifted into orbit. Ah, yes. This is how islands work. What is that? Brittle Hollow Projection. This is just the workshop in Brittle Hollow. The dome. Okay, and I already knew all this too. So then what the fuck am I missing? What? I've already read that. I read that same thing at Brittle Hollow, so why did it need me to read it again? Oh, well, shipyard's clear. Feldspar found a way. Here's the thing about anglerfish. Anglerfish fossil. The Nomai learned how to evade anglerfish theoretically, at least, by studying an anglerfish fossil they found at the Ember Twin. Alright, let's go to the Ember Twins. The Ash Twins? Wait. What is... What... Let me... What are you? I just can't get close. Alright, up and over. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Okay. Is this the way down? Doesn't appear so. Is this like the Tower of Quantum Knowledge? Be welcomed in this place. The tower shares all with those with who ask knowledge. Wait, Jesus. This tower shares all with who ask the knowledge needed to make his or her first quantum journey. I've already made the quantum journey, so fuck you. Me getting hypnotized? Enter this place without friends. However, these are lessons to learn for yourself. Okay. Oh. Seek the Wandering Arch. Is it a quantum arch? Yep. Boop, boop, boop. Hi. Okay. That way I don't have to fucking stare at it. Is there something special about you? Fuck. Motherfucker. Why did it? I didn't hit B. Ugh. The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. Okay, so there we go. I just had to look at two at the same time. Hello? Oh, you motherfucker. Okay. There we go. Hello, rock. Alright. What pattern do I need it in? Fuck. That's evil. Stare at this one, then I walk up here, and I can stare at that one. There we go. Okay, I can puzzle. Signal. Why is it moving? Oh, hi. Wherever, congratulations, you've learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you on your remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Remember, other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who came before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. Okay, tower complete. Let's check out the Ash Twins now. Oh, I don't have a lot of time. Where's the Dark Bramble? Where are the twins at? That's so ominous. Literally, where the fuck are the Ash Twins? There. it doesn't matter. We're running out of time. Oh, it's the Ash Twin and the Ember Twin. I'm stupid. Jesus. Okay. Weird. Oh, and the core is like starry, kind of. What are these? Oh, well, it don't matter. Oh yeah, my aft hull is damaged? Well, shucks. Where the twins at? Where the twins at? There the twins. Okay. Take me to their autopilot. What is that orbiting the sun? That's the Ember Twin. This is the Ash Twin. All right, let's go. Gravity's very low here. No notes. No notes. Okay, down we go. What's that noise? Ooh, it's the escape pod. Anona, we need a status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically well. Anona, everyone survived the crash. This is relief at least, but this is a relief at least. You have my gratitude, Burr. Were you able to find other escape pod distress signals? I can hear both signals somewhere in the star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. Flight log, Escape Pod 2 vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. Escape Pod 3 now launching Escape Pod 2. Collision imminent. Prepare for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperatures is prohibitively high. Verdict, inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet surface. The heat from the star system sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show as a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter. Anona, but these passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone. And be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Oh. Do not follow the tunnel to its end. Coleus and I will examine the horror that lies at this terminus later, provided we live through this. Keep moving, friends. There is nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. Emergency escape door. We found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage. It appears promising. I believe we could construct a long-term shelter there. The cavern Melora found is a wise choice for the shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry as the pathway is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand and make sure no one is lost. Oh, that's awesome. Of note, this passage leads to breathable air. Refill your supply tank there. We cannot tell how far or deep these tunnels may wind, but do not linger as they are exposed to heat of the alien sun. Let's go to the fucking terror first. That sounds awesome. Anglerfish. Yo, okay. What is that? Is that me? No, that's that hole up there. Okay. So there's a way to the anglerfish from above, it looks like. Rocks. Okay. Refill your air supply and return quickly. Anything else here? Whoa. What? Oh, it's sucking the sand. Uh-huh. hold on. Okay, that's promising. Was there another one? No, this was the last one. The path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow instructions ahead closely. Ooh. Those look like they hurt. Okay. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left, continue to the room filled with rock column formations, and climb upward through the opening above them. The sand here is rising, you must be cautious and swift. Walk forward until you meet the sandfall pit and then turn left. Swim with rocks, and then climb upward. Be cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Melora and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Follow it, and you'll reach the shelter site. You're doing well. There's only a little bit farther ahead to reach the shelter site. You can rest here. Hurry before the sand comes. You can't rest here. Hurry before the sand comes. Ooh, ooh, ouch. Okay. Don't get punctured. Got it. What is? This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered any like these in the cave. I think it's a rare find. When we can see Coleus, and I believe the specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we can examine it. We both agree it is unlikely this dry planet and this horror's place of origin, especially considering what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Clearly, this hole is too small for it to have fit through. Hypothesis: there is another entrance to this cave. If there is, Coleus and I will find it. We can't leave such a valuable thing uncovered. An update. We need to find a way inside quickly, Melora, because when I returned here to search for the entrance to the cave, there was children playing on the specimen. I really like you and I. Okay, so there's definitely a different way in there. Oh, it is rising. Let's start with the bottom first then. Stepping Stone Cave. We were playing with Fossil Fish game tonight. I fed the fossil fish a new lantern. If you go to the Stepping Stone Cave, the entrance to the fossil fish cave is easy to see now. Gratitude to him. It's good you're small enough to climb in through the hole at the anglerfish overlook. I'm still small enough. You won't be for long. Mom and Dad are tall, so you and I will be tall soon, too. Um, um, fuck. It's probably too late. Stepping Stone Cave might be full. Ooh, spooky. Whoever was it when we ended last time as the anglerfish. Rule change. The anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold and not peek. The rest of us, the little fish, line up against one wall, and the anglerfish says so. The little fish sneak across to the other side. If the anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. The last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. Old anglerfish gives new anglerfish. The blindfold becomes little fish. Why are we changing it? It's too hard. You can't see anything. Aunt Pie says the real anglerfish are blind, so you have to wear a blindfold. Rule stands. Real update. Okay, if younger kids don't wear blindfolds when they're the rest of us will still wear it for scientific accuracy and to make the game more even. Anglerfish study. An update. Laura, while I was here making sketches, maybe time to lock in. What are you locking in on? Sketches of the anglerfish. I observed the children playing. The children I saw earlier playing again. They've added a rule to their game inappropriate that incorporates our research. It's wonderful. Who you are and what you want. I don't. Give me some time to mourn first. Jesus. I'm entirely delighted. It's never been too early to appreciate biology. The long growth protruding from its head is bioluminescent. Perhaps it uses this growth to attract prey. Visually, the specimen appears to be of the same species as the anglerfish in the dark bramble. We don't believe it originated from this planet. The anglerfish digestive tract suggests it died of starvation. Maybe time to mourn on CS. Fuck. I don't want to play a comp game right now, man. I want to keep doing this. I'll play. Well, if you guys are around tonight, I'll play CS with you. Pretty please. You hit me with the pretty please shit. Um, they can't get on in the night. All right, give me. Oh fuck. At the end of this loop, I'll hop on. My bitch wife. Oh, I'm gonna get crushed here. Come on, come on. Where's the exit? Where's the exit? Where's the exit? Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Oh shit. Oh, that was awful. That was a terrible sound. Oh my god. That sound was really upsetting. Ugh. Are you guys fine if I stream it? I don't want to. I don't. I just started. I've only been streaming for not even 2 hours. Some call you the puzzler. Go for it. Alright, gang. Let's see some S. I really like you. Did Bryce make get to level 10? Can we do Premiere? Hell yeah. Gorilla, gorilla. No Andy to stop us. It'll be good. Wait, what the fuck? Steam apps pack01.vpk failed to load invalid? I just played this last night. Not last night. The other night. He's 12-7 on. I don't know what that means. Oh. I get you. Well, Counter Strike isn't launching. Properties, installed files, verify integrity. What do you mean it's successfully validated? It just said it's invalid. What the fuck? Pack01.vpk failed to load file invalid. Fuck you. Hold on. What the? I have to reinstall the game? Hold on. I'll try deleting the contents of the material and models folder, which are supposedly the official solutions, verified files, etc. Hold on. Properties, installed files, browse, game. I don't, what fucking, common, game, CSGO. Material and models. I don't, what the, I don't know. After a certain CS update, blah, blah, blah. I have to reinstall the game. Apparently, my Paco one got corrupt. Somebody said they got this several times and ended with a VAC ban. What the fuck? God, all those aim cheats I've been installing finally got to me. Yeah, they said if verifying the integrity doesn't work, you just have to fucking reinstall. How big is game? Like 50 gigs, man. It's gonna be a while. All these little bitches telling me what to do. Escargot, good blow, and cordon bleu. Well, if you want to just keep playing out a while, yeah, I'm gonna start the download and then just go back to that, and then we'll talk when it's done. I'm gonna win the game. All right. Well, fun little detour. Medication. I got money. I'ma sip my tea. Yeah, looking just like me. Hear my chain. Yeah, I'ma win the game. I'm a big killer. Yeah, gonna stop, go killer. Me and my man in the way. Oh, thank God I can get a Genshin Impact Twitch drop. Always, this is exactly what I've wanted ever since I was a youngin'. Okay, back to a real man's game. Okay, now we know we have to speed run the twins. Okay, there wasn't anything more to find at the anglerfish fossil, but they didn't tell me how I could evade them. Blindfold. Okay. The Know My Children used to play a game here. One player was the anglerfish and wore a blindfold. The rest of the children, little fish, lined up against the one wall, and the anglerfish said go. The little fish had to sneak across the other side to the other side. Blindfold rule was added because real anglerfish are blind. The adult Nomai were delighted to see children incorporate their research into the game's rules. Okay, we'll keep exploring the sunless city. Coffee. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. No, not the Eshwin. Take me to there. Okay. Nope, nope. Gonna crash, gonna crash. Maybe let's not land on him. Who's up here? Why does he look like egg? Goodness, it's you. Hello. I take it your first launch went well. Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand, you know. What are you up to? Hornfield's asked me to update our star chart, so I'm out here observing. This is one of the best places in the solar system to spot astronomical events, you know. What's weird is I've actually seen a couple supernovae today. Usually I'd be fortunate just to see one. Keep an eye or four on the stars. Maybe you'll spot the one yourself. Found something. Did you? I hope they were useful. The planet I mentioned may have been frozen solid, or just partially made of ice, but much like a much colder giant's deep. It's hard to say. It used to be the fifth planet in our solar system. You'll notice, of course, that there is no such planet now. In its place is the dark bramble, which, how to put this, grew into the space the fifth planet used to occupy. That is, dark brambles quite literally appeared at the center of the fifth planet and began destroying it from the inside out. Eventually, the planet shattered completely, and its shards were flung across space. That's you. You're an egg. Egg means a different thing in the queer community, Skylar. Some of these shards collided with the celestial bodies in our solar system, such as the Adelrock, which I believe is now its biggest. Wait, I believe is how its biggest crater was formed. Okay, that's good to know. How do I know if I've spotted a supernova? Supernova look like bright stars to the naked eye, but if you zoom in with your signal scope, you can tell that they're actually enormous explosions. Massive stars go up in supernova every day at the end of their lifespan. Massive stars go supernova at the very end of their lifespan, which is why it's so unusual to see two in a single day. I wonder if some of these stars are older than we realized. What are you doing out here? Right now I'm documenting the stars. Hornfels noticed our star charts are out of date, so they asked me to update them. Please don't tell the others I said this, but sometimes I think I'm the only traveler out here interested in doing any science at all. Or maybe don't tell Hornfels that either. I think they're pretty deep in denial. To be honest, I haven't left the lake bed. I don't mean to brag, but I'm really quite good with the little scout, so I've been taking pictures of everything from right here on my campsite. Have you seen the old shipwreck site on the Ember Twin Southern Hemisphere? The one shooting a bright beam bright beam of light into the sky. It's not one of our own crashes, surprisingly enough. It's a Nomai ship. You'll find Nomai ruins across the Twins, but strangely not a single settlement. Believe me, if there was one to see, you'd seen it with my little scout. So where do you live? Not on the surface, clearly. Ember Twin is full cave system, though. Maybe the answers lie underground. How dangerous is that big column falling sand? On a scale of 1 to dead, I'd give it a 7 or 8. Awfully pretty, though. Right now, sand is flowing from Ash Twin to Ember Twin, but did you know the process eventually reverses? We're not completely sure why the sand flows back and forth between the twins, but it seems to be a completely natural phenomenon. Oh, if you'd like to see something interesting, check out the other twin once a little more of its sand trims off. I promise you won't be disappointed. Alright. Watch out for falling sand. I had to dig myself out once or twice. That's not half as fun as it sounds. I didn't know I could zoom with the signal scope. That's the white hole. He's in the dark bramble. Oh, that's beautiful. Damn. When they all come together, holy shit. Okay. Enough of that. We need to get back down to the city. Ooh, slow down. Maybe I went the wrong way. Pumpkin. Whoa. Game didn't load in right. Coleus is missing. He vanished from the lakebed cave, the one at the bottom of the dry lakebed at the North Pole, several days ago, and we're unable to find any trace of him. I don't know how much air he had when he disappeared. I beg any friend reading this help us recover Coleus. This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock we've met earlier. Wasn't the same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lakebed at the North Pole? We plan to re-examine the northern lakebed cave. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us down there. An update. Melora and I went back to the lakebed cave and observed this rock again. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it isn't. That means this rock wanders around like the quantum moon. Ah! Hello, my friend. Take me on an adventure. Just gonna put a probe here so I remember where I'm at. How curious. This rock took me with it to a new location. I wonder why this is happening. Curious but also alarming, this new cave appears to lack an entrance or exit. Also, the rock that brought me here disappeared while I wasn't watching. The wandering rock has returned. Never before have I been so delighted to see a sedimentary specimen. I wonder if I myself became quantum briefly when the rock carried me here. This seems to be the clearest explanation. Hypothesis, if the rock can bring me here, it can also carry me out. My hypothesis was correct. I can travel on this rock as long as I'm not observing my surroundings, meaning I must be in complete darkness. I am going to bring my mentor here to show this. Laura is here now too. The game just crashed. Hello? Okay. We're back. Sorry. Laura's here now too. We theorize with a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to act as an observer, explaining the need for darkness. The being can become entangled with the quantum object as they move together. Friends, Coleus has discovered a new quantum rule. He also promised me he'll never vanish again, even if he does learn something useful from me. Okay. Okay, I was just here. Different cave. Let's check down first, I think. Oh, there's text. Friends, if you find any sign of Coleus, I implore you to tell me. He vanished without a trace during our research trip and was missing ever since. Laura, some of us from the Sunless City are here to help search for Coleus. Can you tell us more about your expedition? You have my gratitude, Burr. Coleus and I are studying the cave's geology. We hope to learn more about the unique and wandering rock that visits several different caves in this area. There was a young Coleus lost. Where was the young Coleus lost, Laura? He disappeared in the cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. It happened in an instant without warning. I turned away from Coleus to examine a sample, and when I looked back, he simply wasn't there anymore. I had a limited supply of air. Anana, I was afraid. Hypothesis, we will learn more about by examining the northern lake bed where Coleus disappeared. Search quickly, everyone. We have no time to squander. Oh, hi, rock. Jesus. Okay, that's just an exit. That's just another exit. Okay. Let's see where else the rock can take me. Okay. I'm not getting taken to the north, to the... None of the spots is the lake bed, which is where they said I would be taken. Hmm. Maybe because it's under sand already? This just leads to the rock. Ooh, okay. Don't jump in that, he said. I guess I need to start getting way closer to the signals to identify them. Pretty sure I'm like really bad on time right now. Oh shit. Breathing absolutely gets worse as you get lower on oxygen. Okay. Should we build the sun station to power the Ash Twin project? I almost can't comprehend this being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. Are there other ways to generate this level of power? Unsurprisingly, idea, I disagree. Um, we're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is defining characteristic of our species. Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin projects. If we fail, and probability of this is not insignificant, we will, without question, destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of the star system. I wish to protect these species. The potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station, no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe if we're cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in Pi. Poke, I'm deeply honored. Idea, I comprehend your position. However, we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we've built it. Then I won't support the station's use. Those are sun state or power or memory things. I don't know why everyone says the eye is important. They said it brought us to the solar system, but is that good? Dad told me there are lots of know might die when our clan came here. What does the eye even want to happen? What if the eye isn't something good? Okay, so it's just like the entire first level. Yeah, the entire first level's fucked. Okay, Jesus Christ. I'm so low on fuel. Okay. Be welcomed in this place. The shrine is a place to reflect on what brought us to the star system, a signal from the eye. We observed the eye signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. We know this. What we know is this: the source of the eye, which we've chosen to call the source of the signal. Jesus Christ. The source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to the possibilities. If the eye is called to us, why won't it reveal itself? Why is it so difficult to locate? Did something happen to it? Did the signal stop? Does the eye no longer desire to be found? Perhaps this isn't the eye's choice. The eye may not be able to communicate with us more than it already has. Is the eye natural or artificial? Maybe someone built it. The eye is older than the universe itself. How could something exist before its creator? It could be naturally occurring, though it doesn't answer how the eye could be as old as it is. Did the eye deliberately call out to us by sending the signal, or did we hear the signal by coincidence? Perhaps the eye wanted to be found. Could it be sentient? Maybe it chose us. Does the eye desire something from us? Could it need us in some way? Maybe it doesn't have to be us. We could be seeing a meaning where there is none. Suppose the signal is produced incidentally. Does that mean the eye is any less important, though? It's important to their, civilization. And that's, worth something. Hey, how do I get out of here? Actually, though? Ah. Gravity cannon. Oh, fuck me, dude. Jesus. Fuck. Oh no. I'm out of juice. Okay, well, I mean, we can just wait until this rises, but we're probably not gonna, like, we probably have to go back down at some point, so I think we're fucked. No, stop fucking using oxygen. Kill you. Gravity cannon. Oh. Jesus Christ, this is sad. And the gravity cannon's already under. Okay, well, this was pointless. And the sun's getting real low, big guy. I'm just gonna deplete my oxygen and end this. Yeah. It's for the best. Yeah. We learn. Okay. Truth Camp, Quantum Caves, Lake Bed Cave, Sunbed Station. Okay, I think we need to go there quickly and go to the bottom of the lake bed before the sand piles up. Because I think it wouldn't take me to there because the sand had already piled up. And how do we get to the sun station? Because that's way too fucking close to the sun to land on. Perfect landing. the hell? It's not taking me to, like, another place. It's just the 3. Alright, let's make sure we read everything. I have no idea. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the ship and then read specifically what I'm missing. Maybe when I don't know how to use stairs. Strange wandering rock that appeared in multiple caves on Evertwin's northern hemisphere. Okay, to travel to the quantum object, I must stand on the object and cease to observe my surroundings, meaning I must be in complete darkness. Coleus used the quantum rule to escape the cave he was trapped in. Coleus and Melora returned to examine the rock. They theorized that when a conscious being is in contact with the quantum object and cease to observe his or her surroundings, he could become entangled with that quantum object. They both move together. Okay, I don't know how there's more, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep exploring the Sunless City. If I can remember how to get to there. Where's the escape pod? Actually, this would be good. Ow! Oh, I landed on that shit. Actually, no. Where is it right now? Quantum Moon? Shuttle's resting on a comet. Jesus. Okay, Clay, I fear our situation may be dire. Hi, Poke. I landed on this comet not long after its arrival in the star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Pi and Poke were able to locate the fissure in the ice on the comet's sunward side, and they descended inside to investigate the source of the readings, but Pi and my sister have been gone for a long time now. They haven't contacted me since descending below the surface either. Should I leave the shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Poke, Pi, come back safely, my friends. Fuck, so there's something on the comet. we need to get to the comet. This is a quick way to the Sunless City. Or not. Okay, there was another exit above. I don't have a lot of fuel left. I should have refueled. There's... Fuck, man. Okay, I've already gotten this. Hi, Tim Allen, PC. How's it going? I'm doing great. No, well, no, that's a lie. But I really like this game. It means a lot to me, and I want to play it right now for comfort. Fuck. Already explored the Stepping Stone Caves. How are you doing, Tim Allen? Vibing, just toking up before bed. Hell yeah. I threw myself at that one Pokemon boss a bunch more times, and eventually, I didn't give up, but I've just been doing like a bunch of raids on the side to get XP candies and stuff. And then I'll come back, but I'll keep playing Pokemon at some point. But I want this game right now. What am I missing here? Stepping Stone District. I don't blame you. The DLC is a difficulty curve. Yeah, high energy lab trail. Okay, that's basically underwater or under sand. Yeah, for someone who doesn't play like VGC or like I don't play Pokemon to be competitive. I play Pokemon for like catching. It's a real difficulty spike. Oh, this is a broken door. Shit. Oh, I'm burning through my shit. Even when I went with my overleveled shiny team, I was surprised with half the team. Yeah. Yeah. That's real. Oh, okay, there's a hole here. Fuck. I'm just burning all my fuel. Don't worry. Anglerfish fossil overlook. I am really excited to keep playing it though. I really like this DLC for the Pokemon. What am I missing? Excuse me? I'm not gonna lie, I never played Outer Worlds. The gist of it, oh my god, it's such a good game. There's an entire solar system that's like simulated in like live, and you play it in these 22-minute time loops, and you're trying to figure out the mystery of why the fuck the sun is exploding, and also like what civilization came before you and what they learned about why the sun's gonna explode, and also their like journey. It's such a good game. I really enjoy this game a lot, and I finished it a long time ago, and I'm replaying it because I never played the DLC. 22 minutes, interesting. Yeah. How the, what the fuck? And it's mostly just like puzzle, like environmental puzzle shit. There's a hole in the ceiling. Um, is everything reset in 22 minutes or just everything? Um, well, so it's mainly just the planets. You don't really have items. You're just collecting knowledge to try to figure out the puzzles, and that carries over. You have a little like you have a map in your brain in your ship that I should have. Wait, so the scout's right there. You have a map. You have like a brain map in your. There we go. Okay, who's been computing shuttle trajectories to the sun station? Don't worry, the station is such low stellar orbit. We've constructed a different, safer way to travel there from the ash twin. It's purely theoretical exercise on my part, Yarrow. Who doesn't love computing a good low stellar orbit shuttle trajectory? Pi, I look forward to working with you, but I'm also relieved that it will be easy to return the ash twin regularly. That would be Pi. I told her she wouldn't be traveling there by shuttle, and that the sun station doesn't even have a landing pad, but she said she knew. Okay, so there's a different way to get to the sun station. I usually end up leaning towards open world FPS RPG games, so some of these types of games in the past. Yeah, this is like one of my favorite indie games ever. This is my favorite game ever. I love this game so much. And we're fucked. Okay, let's see. No, fuck. I didn't mean to fly in that. Yeah. I highly recommend this game. It tickles your brain in such a unique way of like you feel like you are super smart for putting the pieces together. Oh no, I'm out of fuel. Okay. See, like this entire solar system is being simulated and there's like physics objects that like are affected by gravity and everything by each object. It's fucking fascinating. Can I get to my ship? Yeah, the sun doesn't look great right now. I think I'm fucked. That's all. Yeah, there's no way up. Yeah. Alright, just gonna waste my oxygen. Congrats on getting first. I spent a lot of time stuck in that dumbass cave. Oh, the gasp you let out when you restart is relative, like, relates to how you fucking died. That's awesome. Okay, what did we learn? Gravity cannon, frozen no my shuttle, subsurface. Fucking, did I learn nothing from old settlement? Oh wait, no, wrong place. I just need to know if I got everything out of there. I had a bit of a rough time picking all-time favorite game. It's on match between New Vegas versus Dragon Age. I have tried to make myself play many Fallout games multiple times, and I've just never been able to get into it. And I've always wanted to play the Dragon Age games. Quantum Cave, still need there. Sunless City. Okay, so I got everything out of the Sunless City. Okay, we're good there. We don't have to spend more time in those caves, which is confusing because there's still missing something from the Lakebed Cave and the Quantum Caves. But I think we should go to the interloper. Where is the interloper? The Woker. Why so curious? Where are you? Oh, it's super far. Okay. That's fair with Fallout. I think what Fallout and Dragon Age read was that you forge your own identity as you play, making your choices. Yeah. Um, I've seen a lot of like video essays, and I've seen playthroughs of most every Fallout game, and I know New Vegas is like insanely special to a lot of people. Um, and I get that, and I get why. I don't know why. It's the same thing. For the life of me, can't enjoy Skyrim. I've tried to play Skyrim so many times, and every single time I'm just like, I'm bored. I'm not having fun. Which is like wild because Skyrim is like so many people's favorite game ever. I think I'm like coming to realize I don't think I like RPGs that much. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Autopilot. What the hell? Holy shit. I was not paying attention. Oh, fuck. Okay, what's broken? I was not paying attention. Oh, fuck my thruster, dude. What else is broken? Is that it? Is that it? I don't know. Maybe RPGs aren't like my thing necessarily, which is wild. I can see why people like Skyrim, but the longest I played, say if I was like 4 days to a week, and the story is just so boring. I spend most of my time aimlessly around. Yeah, like I had a fun time. I like was like, oh, I can summon dogs, and I just summoned like a million ghost dogs, and like that's I had fun for a little bit. I don't know. I just like wasn't. It's like, oh, go talk to the Jarl. I'm like, okay, okay. So they said there was a fissure on the sun side of this. I really wanted Starfield to be good because, like, that vibe, the NASA punk vibe, is so incredibly my shit. Oh, it melts when it gets close to the sun. I think Dragon Age might be a decent one to try. Yeah. Um, I've seen like a lot of interesting things, okay, about Dragon Age, and yeah, it's more direct. Yeah, I'm okay with a story being kind of linear. I understand the fatigue of that, but like now we're in an open world, do whatever the fuck you want fatigue, and like I I I want to know the story that the the writers and the game devs like wanted to make, you know? Okay, so that's a bust. Like I know we got a million Uncharted's and that like made people tired of like video games like that. And like I totally get that. But I also like was never really into those, so that reminds me, have you tried Mass Effect? No, I haven't. I haven't tried Mass Effect, not specifically for anything, but like I'm the one of my favorite vibes is like not super sci-fi, but like grounded space, like faring, like closer to our time, not like fucking everything's LED like neon shit. I really like uh it's like depth of story and decision. Yeah. I it's like one of the Your Decision Matters games. That's okay. One of the reasons why I really like the Witcher games is because of that. And yeah, if you haven't, you should watch Joseph Anderson's video essays on the Witcher games, because they're really fascinating on like choices carrying over through games. I'm receiving much stronger energy readings now that we've been beneath the crust. Whatever it is, a lie somewhere below, closer to the comet's center, and I'm starting to think it's more dangerous than we realized. Clay, can you hear us? Yes, Clary. Yes, but your voices are faint. I fear I'll lose connection, your communication entirely if you continue any deeper. Haven't played The Witcher yet, but it's on the list of to-do games. Yeah, I never actually finished playing The Witcher on my own, but I've read all the Witcher books, and I really like that series. And of course, like no one's played Witcher 1 and 2. That's what we have Joseph Anderson to make a video about. Yeah, I feel that. Um, yeah, no, Witcher's good. That's an RPG I fuck with. I don't know. There's a difference between like in game design. There's a difference between like open world, do whatever you want, and then open world with a story. And often like that's going to be a complaint for people. They're like, I wanted to do whatever I want. I'm like, do you? You're gonna get bored. You're gonna like bounce off of it. You're gonna get tired and be like, where am I supposed to go? Like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom like found like an insanely good balance with that, and that's because you have fucking Nintendo like game designers, like you have like the best of the best to do that. But like not every game can do that. Keep the shuttle warm for us, Clary. We'll return the moment we identify the source of the energy readings. I understand that, but be cautious, both of you. Okay, it was this one. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, what the fuck? Hey, what am I? What the fuck am I supposed to do here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mass Effect and Dragon Age are open worlds in the sense that there's multiple planets. The missions revealed to you. Oh, I'm just fucking back here now. You get to pick which. Yeah. Wait, then what fucking. What do I. I'm so confused. Uh-huh. Damn, I love the spooky. Yeah, this game's not a horror game, but there's so many like unnerving things about this, and the DLC has like a scary like warning at the beginning. They're like, hey, some of this shit's scary. Be careful. And there's like a not scary mode that you can play, which is really amusing to me. Okay, down the middle, then left. Okay. Wait. Okay, yeah, that hole is death. Okay, cool. Oh, hello. I think I found one of them. Oh, they got the ghost crystal. And I think I found the other. What? Okay. The spherical stone casing here seems to be the source of the energy readings. No, rather the source of what's within the stone. I'm detecting some form of exotic matter. The stone is muting our energy readings. They should be 10 times what we're seeing at least. Hi, I don't think we want this matter interacting with us. As far as I can tell, direct contact with it almost certainly can be fatal. I'd never encountered anything like this casing, but it's all that's protecting us from what's inside. Worse still, this matter is disturbingly volatile. Pi, whatever the matter inside this stone casing is, it's more than just profoundly unstable. It's undertones of pressure. Look at it. Look at this density scan. I've never seen anything this tightly compact before. What is it? Uh, this is orders of magnitude worse than I'd imagined. If this stone were to rupture, the lethal matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the star system almost instantaneously. The pressure is still building as the comet approaches the star system. Return to the shuttle right now. The rest of our friends need to know they're in terrible danger. Leave your equipment and run. What are you doing, Pi? The more we know about this alien matter, the better our chances of survival. I will learn what I can here. Go, warn the others. Maybe they can construct shelter somehow. Now, Poke. Well, shit. Huh. Ghost matter detected. Where? Stabilize. Is it just the entrance? Is there anything else here? I don't know exactly what this I've learned from this. Is it just the origin of ghost matter? Is that what we're? So that. Yeah, that hole's death. How do I get the fuck out of here safely? Is there anything on you? Hold on, let me double check down here. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Are those the only 2 holes? That's bad. I think those are the only 2. Okay, so yeah, we just have to go back this way. Oh, fuck, I'm low on fuel. Okay, so she didn't even fucking make it out of that crevice. Oh, pumpkin. Okay. Okay, I know how to get out of here now. Oh, no, 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 no. This way. Shh. That was almost really bad. If I died right at the end, I would have been really pissed. Okay, got oxygen. Wait, how did I get in here? No, 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 no. Hey, 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 hey. Don't go away, don't go away, don't go away. Hey. Okay. Ooh. Ow, fuck. Okay. Let's see if there's anything on the other side. Oh, no. Never mind. Let's not see if there's anything on the other side. Let's go to my ship. It's, yeah, I think you're right. It's not scary. It's not a horror game. It is spooky, though. Oh, okay. Give me fuel. Okay. Ruptured core. Frozen Nomai shuttle. Oh, wait. Yeah, there should be a shuttle here, shouldn't there? Yeah, there we go. This is troublesome. It seems the comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in ice. If we stay on the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. Even if it did, couldn't someone call it back to home with a gravity cannon on Ember Twin? Yes, but the exploration of the comet would be more difficult if we were without the shuttle until someone recalled it. Perhaps we shouldn't have landed on the dark side of the comet. Suppose one of us remained in the shuttle to keep it warm and continue monitoring the surface. This would be wise, I think, Clary. If you don't mind waiting here with it, Poke and I can continue to investigate the surface. Okay. Oh, and you can't even get into it because it got fucking pierced. Okay. So we did that at a good order. Ship. Complete other side. Hello? Ooh! Ouch. Not doing well. Okay. Okay, that should be everything. Yeah, yeah. Yep. I don't know what pumpkin bark at. Pumpkin bark master. Okay. What are we doing? Quantum. I don't know what the fuck there's else to do at the quantum caves in the lake bed. I'm back. My cat was holding my keyboard hostage. Real. I guess it's anglerfish time. Fuck me, dude. Okay, we need to go back to Timber Hearth. Where the fuck are we? Oh, we're so far away from anything. Oh yeah, maybe the furthest we could possibly be from Timber Hearth. Or time-wise, we're not looking great. We've been here. The sun is pretty red. Let's explore Timber Hearth. And then next loop, I know what we'll do. We'll go to the Bramble, which is actually a horror part of the game. That is it's the scariest fucking part of this game. Okay. No notes there. Wow. Ow. Oh, cool. So I barely missed that. Is there a quantum tree around here? Oh no. Okay, okay. Can I fuck. This is embarrassing. Might just be easier to. Yeah, there we go. What lies in Timber Hearth? Mining site to be. Or not to be. Am I right? Am I right, lads, or am I right, lads? That's a good sign. Okay, I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Isn't this ore for the remaining towers? Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on the Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for the towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside the Ash Twin's core. That's the shit we saw in the spinny room. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use timber hearths or only for the construction shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. Oh, that's nice of them. If they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they've planned accordingly. I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Goliath. How else would he improve? I wonder what's down there. Okay, Ash Twin Project projection stone. Ah, yes. Okay. We've seen this. This is the room that holds our soul. But how do we get to it? It's in the core of the Ash Twin Project. My gratitude for the latest shipment, Reno. This ore should be the last we need for the Ash Twin Project. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for its final check, specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin Project could lead to disaster. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Rami and I will be checking the interior and the exterior for cracks, our final safety check. Okay, so how the fuck do we get into it if there's no entrance? What is happening? Fucking give me light. Why am I so dense? Why am I like sinking? Oh, so they're just like fully just sucking rocks out of the earth. That should be everything from here. Like, I don't know where anything else is. Pumpkin. My roommate's dog going crazy. Ow! I did not hit the ground that hard. Well, I simply have to go down here. After close observation, mining site 2A would be safe for the native life dwelling in some of the cave's pools, so unfortunately we'll have to mine one of the other sites. There are a few other cave sites that look promising. What about Site B? It shares familiar formations and strata. This sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate? If mining Site 2B proves safe for this native species, we'll move our work there. Site 2B is safe. Coleus says we'll continue to monitor our activity and its effect on the life here. On the opposite hand, new life. This species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust, so I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if you visit 2A to meet them. That's us. We're that species. I was watching them once during a rest, and the hours escaped from me. They're fascinating. I wonder what their fourth eye does. They remind me of a subterranean species that my mentor Melora once told me about from when our clan used to travel across this universe. I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. Aww. That's fucking adorable. I don't think I've ever seen this. What is... No. I don't want to go up. Put me back down. What is this? Hi, Mom. I'm in the video game. Real. What is all this? Oh, I'm beneath, like, the hearth right now. No, this isn't the hearth. This is the. This is different. Oh, it's time. This is the music that means we're about to die. Oh, thank you. You launched me into orbit so I can watch the heat death of our solar system. I'm saluting right now. Squidward was right. Okay, we know what we're doing. Next loop. 07. The controller starts shaking violently. It's awesome. I love this game, man. It's awesome. I wish everyone can experience this game for the first time. It's like my same feeling with Breath of the Wild. Like, I'll never have that experience again, and it's awesome. Okay. We have to shoot. We have to shoot the seed into the bramble. Oh no, we have to shoot our scout into the seed. Hey yo. Over here? Yeah. See, that kind of looks like the fucked up thing in the... Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Alright, ready for a horror game? Ready for this to actually become a horror game? Okay, definitely overshot. Jesus, how fast was I going? Oh, the Phantom Moon's on it. Okay. If this didn't get a horror warning, or like a spooky or scary warning, and the fucking DLC did, I don't even know what could possibly be in the DLC to like earn that. Fuck this, man. Oh no. Ooh. What do you mean there's what do you mean there's three of them? Fuck turfs. Fuck turfs and fuck this shit, man. I hate it. I hate it here. I was curious. It just means it just lets me say fuck turfs. Oh no. Oh, I'm not lined up. They hear things. They're blind, but they can hear. Man, fuck this. Why are there two duplicates? Just looked it up. Fuck them. Hell yeah. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. It's not a real one. Oh. I fucking hate this. Okay. Holy shit, it's Feldspar. Oh, buddy. Whoa. Where'd you come from? No one's coming here. Well, actually, ever. That makes you the second Hearthian ever to reach the Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. He made you an astronaut and you haven't blown yourself up yet. Good for you. Feldspar, you're alive. You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Yeah, that's right, I'm alive. Been camping out here in my ship till, crashed violently. You crashed, but you're the greatest pilot in Hearthian history. I haven't lived in polite society for a while, so I'm just going to go ahead and assume that wasn't sarcasm. My story goes like this. I just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep. He's literally just vibing in the nightmare dimension. I wanted to try my hand at the Dark Bramble, saying no one had done it before. Getting around the Dark Bramble is easy, mind you. Once you've dodged one massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, you've dodged them all. But after a while, I run into huge anglerfish. You seen them? Big, gnarly things. That was the biggest one I'd ever seen. Pulled a few stunts, tried to shake the thing off. Nothing too fancy. I was going full speed when one fish clips me, knocks me into the vine, and, well, like you said, I crash. Blammo. On impact, my ship starts making noise like it's coming apart from the inside, and I think, well, this ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of here before the electrical system starts sparkling like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor, fine ship. I camped out near where I crashed at first. I found the skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. I can't believe you didn't die. You know, in the old days, I used to think the same thing every time I came back from flight in one piece. Jesus Christ. These days, I'm used to it. Anyway, that's how it all went down, hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay a while and enjoy a friend. Or don't. Fire's not going anywhere. Where should I explore here? That's the spirit. Anywhere's good, but you should know that space is weird here. intently. Ever tried throwing your scout into one of these weird seeds? See there, with the little opening that's just big enough to launch one through? Your scout tracker will tell you the scout's in two different places at once, but I don't think that's wrong exactly, because space doesn't work right here. That seed looks small, see, but inside it's bigger. Much bigger. I've had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space in the dark bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. Well, that's my theory. Keep that in mind while you're exploring the dark bramble, and maybe you won't get lost forever inside. Good luck. You reached the core of Giant's Deep. How'd you do it? Giant's Deep core, huh? That was a wild one. But since you're asking, I gotta assume you hadn't made it down there yourself yet, right? If I tell you how, it kind of feels like cheating. Come on. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yep. If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. You want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish skeleton here. Look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. Okay, do that. I know where your ship is. What happened to this anglerfish? Oh, the skeleton? It was like this when I got here. As near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on the vine and eaten a seed, and that seed grew and grew in the poor fish's stomach until this happened. Gross, huh? The skeleton was a good find. Keeps the fish away since they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up camp here. Shouldn't I tell ground control to come get you? Well, yeah, sure, whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kind of like it out here. Quiet, peaceful-ish. You're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure being the best that ever was. Been nice to have a break. Okay. Refuel. What the? It just came back. Weird. Alright, sparkling light. Please be no more anglerfish. Maybe let's not touch the electric ship. Can I fix it up for him? Doesn't look like it. Whoa. Where am I? I got lost. Okay, so that's one end of it. Where is this going, Feldspar? What the hell? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, easy. Where the fuck am I? It's one of those jellyfish. Trip 4 question mark entry number. I'm gonna say not one. Crashes 3. Boring crashes 0. Personal best. Whoa ho! Never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too. Blech, this thing tastes terrible. The outside is all rubbery though. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish insides from getting zapped by electricity. Right. I'm going inside this jellyfish's interior cavity to see what it tastes any better. Note to Feldspar, do not eat this even if you are dying. It would be too sad if this were the last thing you'd eat in your life. I guess these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love, Feldspar. Okay, so now we know how to get to the bottom of Giant's Deep. And we survived we survived the dark bramble. Um, fuck. Fuck. The know my ship crashed in the dark bramble. It's just a wall. Let's see if we can get out of here without fucking dying. Doubt it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to navigate out of here. I don't know where I'm going. Are there even fish in his, like, section? I fucking hate it here. Oh my god. Okay, that's just feldspar again. Where did we come in at? Do we just beef it? Do we just fucking... I don't want to... I hate it here. I'm gonna full speed into a fucking wall. That didn't work. Okay, whatever. I'm taking out... I'm committing suicide. I fucking hate the dark bramble. Death by bramble. Okay, now we have the intel for Giant's Deep. Oh, I should have made sure on the ship I got everything out of feldspar that I needed. Ghost Moon. If I have to go back to feldspar, I might actually start crying. Okay, thank God. Back to Giant's Deep, baby. Where's Giant's Deep? There we go. Take me to there. Okay, I need to get sucked under the surface, and then get to the jellyfish. So I need to find the tornado that's going counterclockwise. Clockwise, 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 clockwise. Counterclockwise. No, yeah. Okay. All right, my friends. Hello, my jelly friend. Okay. Come on, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. Ow! Fuck. I've always... No. I've never wanted to be inside a jellyfish. This is terrifying. Something tells me it's happening. Huh. There it is. Oh, this is so disorienting. Okay. Okay, let's read all the text first. Ash Twin. That's just gonna send me to the room with all the faces, yeah. Okay, we have exciting news. Private Ash Twin Project is prepared to receive... Oh. Yeah, we already read this. Okay. Okay. They're just repeated hints because you can't get this. There's no way to predict which one you're going to do first. Okay. Imagine private. The probing tracking module will be the first ever to know the coordinates of the eye. I think this will be the first time. Honored and terrified. You want to ask the orbital probe cannon to use the much power breaks. I already read this too. So then, someone's been here and opened the eye. And what are we gonna learn here? Receiving data from probe 9,318,074. Visualizing current trajectory of probe. Yeah, okay. white light every once in a while outside. Okay. What, like, do you guys see that? Those, like, dots? Retrieving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number of probes launched. Yeah, 9 million. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the Eye of the Universe Solomon probe. 9 million. Retrieving stored coordinates from Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates of the Eye of the Universe. Holy shit. That we got the coordinates. How to get to there? Stuff. I'm gonna barf. Barely made it in. Okay, I made it out. Okay. Oh, okay. Bye. Guess I'm in orbit now. Motherfucker. Get away from me. I'm just trying to get to my fucking ship, dude. Ocean depths. Tracking probe module. Okay. We got so much done today, gang. Alright, I think I'm going to end it here for the day. Let's see. Let's crash first. I don't know why my games were chugging. They love horrifying sound effects. All right, gang.